Love so Jill, and this is Truck Driver for the PS4. So today we will be doing, we're at 12,272. Yes, we are. So, yeah, we'll be doing some work for Andrei. I believe I'm on his missions. Have to see, maybe changing paint schemes here, guys. Don't even know where I'm at. It's been a while. I'm sorry about that. Of course, holidays and everything. Also been playing a lot of The Sims. You guys may notice that. Still don't know what I'll be eating today, guys. Mostly not exactly as excited about the last expansion I got. I think I will be once I get the longer days on that. So I don't even know where the hell I'm at. Not that far out, so it looks like I'm gonna rush head back to Andrei's place, guys. What time is it? It's early morning, so I need no lights, so I don't know why I stopped here. I'm trying my controller that don't act up, but guys, I may have to switch it out. You never know. Be prepared for it. I don't know what's with that truck order. It's like it's stalled or something. Wait, this is not a bird. It's a 50. Guys, I'm going to do this now. It's already. I can already tell I'm going to need to do this, so bear with me. I'm going to switch out my controller for the one that don't act up for R2. But does jerk left on me, so. Get that on my. I could tell because I was struggling to get up to 40 there, which I shouldn't have been doing. Excited about next month, of course. We should have on the road next month, of course. Oops, this is birded. So excited about that, of course. Hope you guys are as well. Still trying to debate where I've seen what kind of on a map where Cologne is, so I don't know if I want that. Kind of want it more central, you know, like right in central Germany as close as possible. I was trying to get lucky at guys' maps when I'm watching footage of it to figure out what's kind of right in central, and it might be a starting location. So it might be either Frankfurt or something like that, guys. So that's where about, you know, right one is central, obviously, so it's easier to get a good place to put your. Oh, truck, we need fuel. Let's see, be a good place to put the where you want, or of course you could pick where you put that trailer. That the livestock trailer, right? You can pick where that goes, so maybe it'll be putting it more like in central. But my main base, like I said, clone or something like that. Again, of course, still waiting on the update on this. So far, nothing. Hoping soon so I can use my good controller. But it's not the R2. I did try to use it, but the R2 button still give me issues, guys. It could see I was struggling to get up. When I was on the faster road to get up to 50. So we're on our way to Andrei. Got to stop by over here to get some So I'll have to go all the way to buy can for her. So yeah, hoping to do missions for Andrei. Of course, when you do live streams, you can't predict what's going to happen, right? I think could do missions, but then again, I'm not sure. If I gotta do any Ona mission, then it's gonna be the cargo hauls. I'm trying to get enough money, of course, to get the garage over there, so I don't have to always drive to this side of the map. You know what I mean? To get like repairs and all. It's just frustrating, of course. So now we're behind traffic. Take a little bit to get over to the gas fuel station. But I'm on the road, it's definitely gonna be Warden Trucking would be the name of the truck company on that. I mean, I almost thought about calling it what's on the truck, right? There's some names on the truck, but that's supposed to be a company that went out of business. Maybe get there, believe that's where you get those vehicles from. But again, I'm trying to for my oh, sorry, dude, I didn't mean that. For my starting place with the bike, it kind of there's a big issue with that wheel when it was doing there, and I think that was a simple mistake there, guys. But yeah, where to place like the headquarters, and of course where to place, more importantly, where to place the livestock trailer. I'm thinking I want that kind of central, you know, central of the area. So, you know, I don't know if that GPS, I don't know if this can gauge or not, guys. This don't matter as much on the say bus sim, of course that wouldn't matter, because of course it does, because you get speed for doing it right. Expect to see probably what I'm gonna do is what this and bus sim is alternate days with them, guys. Of course, this week coming up, I'm going to be getting a new game. Of course, if they come out with the update that they're supposed to be getting for this, I'll be probably playing. Of course, I'm going to use my decent controller, guys. The only problem, like it says, R2 button, which wouldn't be a problem if I had a button or a button map, proper button mapping too. Some games supposed to have it, and you go try to add it to controls, and it's just little stuff, it ain't everything, so it's frustrating. Thinking of that Monster Jam game that's out there, Still Titans. I would not even recommend that. Kind of fun, but it does get repetitive pretty quickly. So hopefully this does not crash. That's in my WWE 2K20, and a pretty good card, and then bam, crashed. So I'm pretty good at some interesting matches, at least. Let's see, we got traffic coming. Can tell. Okay, it looks like there's white slow pole. Which way to go? That was an interesting thing with Red Dead Online too. Red Dead Online snow still on the ground, whereas GTA Online it's already gone. That's weird. Kind of disappointed here, man. That was supposed to be a free car, sure that thing was. Yeah. I mean, I win a lot of podium vehicles. Have you ever won one and you just didn't care? Yeah, that was this week's. I won the damn thing. I already have it. It's an Omni. I already got it. I got the criminal enterprise and stuff, so it's not really that bad. In fact, there's one of the stunt races you can't even do with the car. Cause it's not how they can't do it. There's a jump or something. Maybe it was my controller. I want to think about that. Maybe it was. So I don't know if there's a mission. I don't know if there's a cargo here. So that's why I'm doing this. Oh, I do have the final hall. You're just a person I was hoping to see. Always hoping to see you. Happy to see you too, Andrei. We're in the final stage of the building process. I didn't need to just one more truckload of materials from by camp. I'll be happy to get them for you. And while I'm doing these, of course, they're better paid. This can't be the final hall. Final hall is a statue. I think you have to go so far in the owners. I know you do it. You haven't done his. You do have to do a lot of his. Do some of her later ones. And I'm really after, like I said, I'm after the money. Because I only got 12 grand. I need it. I always like to do about 21, 22,000, you know. Have enough in the bank to cover any issues. You know, fuel costs, repair costs. Oh boy, we got a little line from the left. So. Where's like a tail? Looks clear over there. So. Oh, I better slow up. If I go too fast over 25, I'm gonna catch that car right up there. Then we'll be at hit brake, accelerate, hit brakes issue. So no, then I go about 5 miles under it. Get it to about 10 under if you got a tractor ahead of you. I'll stick right there with that jerky motion. I don't like this controller for driving, guys, but gotta use it. Now imagine a racing game, gotta use it for those two guys. Whoa, that might be more me. Yeah, racing games that do, and it does. That's just so. Crew 2. No. How many times I've been up on a mountain because of the control? GTA 2. I thought there used to be a way to switch the controls around. I can't find it around there anymore. I just don't go do more on that today, but oh, my businesses are. I don't know. I just got the map business so far. I'm not impressed. I haven't made one. Every time I get supplies, where it's like it does not compute or something. So still waiting on my them to produce. It's been a few days. Still waiting. Got a line up there. Don't sure. Okay, looks like we're going to that one yard. Nope, actually we might be going to the dock, the one area. Maybe make a left up here and get this rust out of the way now, because I don't know how much where I gotta go with these. Might be just advisable. I was just watching video top 6 simulation games, driving simulation games for PS4. Actually, or simulation type games for, right? I don't know, was just driving. Can't really say that because one of the games on the list was I don't know, flight simulator. Not sure on that one. I don't like the web part because I can't see out by the road. But there was one I was saying I may get at some point, guys. In fact, the one that was on the list was 2. There's a 3rd one now, so I'm curious what's the construction simulator one. Looks like it might be a fun game, honestly. Something I might enjoy. The next, for sure, game I'm getting is the Cobra Kai game, which I'll be getting this week coming up. While it's on sale, I want to get it. I have to try about the Andrei. This is the final haul. I know this ain't the statue, so. But I can't remember. But you don't. Because otherwise the story don't make sense. Okay, I don't care what the hell the speed limit is, guys, right now. I'm gonna tell you that already. This boy gonna be trying to get up to speed right here. Why? You asshole. Stamp stick. Why I said that now, I've lost my speed. Okay, not too bad, guys. This truck does more pulling power, so maybe that's helping. I'm not sure what I'm trying to quest. This and skilled cargo are the only two trophies I need. You know, max out this skill, and then of course the skilled cargo, the only two I still need. Dang, I was doing good. So I don't like this controller. That's true. But it's either that or if you have really reduced power, struggle to get up to any decent speeds. No thank you. Because SnowRunner, of course, I could do that. I could use the other weeks. I was able to switch the R2 and R1 around. Now R1 is max solar. I forget what R2 does on there now. It was whatever, but it's nothing that major, so it's not that big a deal. It's, you know, like this does require. Oh yeah, it's when you need to use your stuff. You know, hold it in. Like, what the hell is it? Lights and stuff. Stuff like that ain't that big a deal. Or stuff like that, but it is for accelerator, of course. Yeah, reach level 3. All right. Not that I care about your paint jobs, because Maple Leaf Brown. Okay, Maple Leaf Brown, that would be cool. It was a Canadian truck, I guess. Or you got a turn, ain't you? Get the damn tractor in gear. Go out ahead of me like that, ding dong. Seriously, you will let them. I'd see the yard. It's not that far. Don't. Okay, let's move the plane choice. I swear the lady's about to turn her. I knew better. No, can't fool me. Okay, that's definitely been a harder load to pull. Dude, that's a heavy load, doctor. All those blocks. Gotta be careful. Wrapped onto that railing. Get it stuck on there and then get it off now. Okay, hopefully you get 100. I'm a bit struggling on the last few. Just don't come out at a right angle. Okay. I shouldn't take it, but I don't want to waste a lot of time. Not as good enough for me. Excellent. Thank you ever so much. Don't mention on it, so we're all done now? Actually, there's just this bit of furniture that I need to round things off completely. Oh, come on. Please don't make me drive to Norton or Osterhaven. Osterhaven, not if I can help it. Still not on speaking terms with your sister? They're thinking of contacting Iona one of these days. Really? That's great news. Anyway, the trailer is close by. Could you please pick it up at our storage depot? Just around the block. With my pleasure, my friend. Okay, this will be headed down to Osterhaven. I'm not trying to manually shift game. I'm trying to forward my conversation. That's what that was from. What I was doing now. Since it's on deck, so I'll do much finish this shift. So probably gonna have a lot of cargo. So again, I want to get the money for the garage before I start working on the other side of the map. The Osterhaven garage. If I can't one, don't bother me as much when I don't have that one, but that Osterhaven one really does. Of course, because of the just the distance of driving from there to the garage are always, you know, the old days. Game started. I must say though, I think the AI on here is better than a lot of other games. I'm just saying something considering how piss poor this AI used to be. Hopefully, on the road I have a decent one too. I think there is one issue on that though. Maybe transfers to console is, you know, like on here, if you get in an accident, they'll clean it up, right? After so long, it gets cleaned up. That game, though, in a sense. So, there's that issue. So obviously on there, you got one issue, don't you? If you get that. Personally, it's something I think should be on this game with fragile loads, and it's not. It's a damage system for your trailer. In fact, it should be on there all loads, but especially fragile goods. Because fragile goods, of course, of it, these glass plates when you gotta deliver them, if they break, you know, you do damage to the trailer, that should be reflected. Hey, you broke some of your dishes and your plates. This is not good. You're gonna lose money as a result. I'll shut that comment. What do I want to get to the yard? That's not the storage depot. The storage depot is supposed to be over there. I have to look at this. This is again watching the top 6 simulation games. This was actually near the top of the list. That's what's interesting. But they were showing Charlie's yard, and I don't recall because I am done with Charlie missions. Can't tell what it is. How it was going to be? I don't know if that's how it is. I'm looking to be honest. Of course, that was again was a pre-build, so go with that. It might have been what they were planning, but it changed. Okay. So before I cut out, let me do this. Like I said, I'm going to check real fast. Yes. Definitely love truck games, and yes, can't wait. We're on the road. As long as there ain't no delay. I hope it's like it is now, though, on Steam, because I know at the beginning, from what I've seen, I don't have a computer, so it's what it is, but yeah, from what I've seen, the early footage of the early game on it wasn't the best. But again, you take over this. I know they got way last their live streams were mentioned. They got a lot of plans for this. I hope they deliver, you know. But sadly, this last update, we're still waiting on it. They're saying that Sony and Microsoft is delaying it, but I guess you would wonder, right? I've seen other games get updated. So why isn't this getting updated? It really does need that update too. It'd be nice to have durable strips, right? And stuff. Times if Fenda could help you. Hope they get some other, because I really just need to want this button mapping, so it's not a problem. That's the biggest thing I need for it. Really, maybe Monday I'd find out when I might be looking at getting a new controller, brand new controller for these systems. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. A lot of traffic coming that way. Okay. Come on, guys. Get through here so before someone comes from the start. Go find out how good power you got now. I can't remember. Nope. Yeah, see, this show don't make that struggle here, like the emotion. So it gets back up to speed pretty quickly. Motion on this hill does have some issues. Of course, they do get the second engine on this truck. So. And what I like, what I've seen on the road, besides the fact I wish there was customization, which I hopefully they'll get much for console, but what I've seen I like is the fact you can lean out your windows, which I admit if I could, I'd say no, because I've never done that, so but I'd probably be using first person. Oh crap, that first trailer's there. Oh yeah, it's not going to that spot. So let's see. I like what I've seen. That's what I'm saying. Like what I've seen. It's the closest we're probably will ever see to a. I mean, I've said it. I feel they could more. Okay, let me get this. My boss and the client will be so happy we managed to complete the building in time. I'm glad I could be of assistance. Assistance, much more than that, my friend. You're fast and reliable. Best driver I ever worked with. Thanks, Andrei. That sure means a lot to me. It was a pleasure doing business with you, too. Yeah, I like you, Andrei. But, you know, it's stuff I'm looking for in the game. Why? Oh, you have luck to venture past the driver. Oh, yeah, but I ain't in those trucks yet. That was some tough turns. Yeah, one, you do get a trucking company. Two, lean out the window feature, which again, I'd probably stay in a first person view as much as possible, being you've been use that mode. Also, like you get out of the truck, of course. You know, that's huge. I mean, making amends. See, I'm not doing that because that's gonna take the story past where I want. I should. Go do it. It's not gonna make much sense, but let's do it. Gonna need the scratch, so I got some good news. I finally managed to get in touch with the owner. I'm so happy to hear that. Again, I'm not hitting my gear shifter game. Turns out she wasn't fraternizing with the enemy after all. Just needed a job that suited her skills. And since the position in Westerhaven had already been taken, get this Westerhaven. What? Oh, you mean my job? Yeah, we kind of got the same interest. Goes for the skill set as well, I guess. My thoughts exactly. Anyway, congrats. Thanks. Say, could you do me a favor? Something that both me and my sister would appreciate? Of course. I think I gotta go there and pick up that load. You see, this client of mine brought a statue to be placed in the grounds of the new building. A statue? Okay, where do I pick it up? Need to pick it up. Osterhaven. In Osterhaven, actually. Of all places, I'm already on my way. Get to it. But yeah, there is a grain of we know some things. I know there's a limit to how many trucks are in the game, which this you got 2 manufacturers and what 4 for you got the box truck and then you got the cabs. Now I've already said I'm thinking of going with the MAN to start with. So again, I like the Scania, but I got the feeling everyone's going to be driving Scanias. I'd like to be different. Also thinking about somewhere in central Germany for my starting my days. I don't want Berlin, obviously, because again, this thinking pretty much everyone's going to be doing Berlin. Like something different. But hopefully it lends way to maybe, obviously, for the newer consoles, more like games like American Truck or Euro. And I'll be warning you, there is a video on YouTube if you ever watch a guy claiming, "Oh, I'm playing American Truck Sim on the PS4. No, you're not. Watch that video closely. You can see the mouse icon on the dang screen where you're playing. You're playing on PC and trying to fool people that you're playing it on PS4. Nice try. Wish. Obviously, I wish that type of game. That's kind of what I look at construction sim too. I've seen Kim Moore's supposed to be on, which is, for me, my favorite truck brand. So. But that's part of why they didn't do licensed trucks on there. They like the customization on here. Also the damage. And keep that in mind with the damage mechanic. None of those companies don't like seeing their vehicles, shown like that. So they're a little off on that. So hence why it wasn't added to this. Why they didn't do it. That's what they were making a statement on. I get that. Until you, of course, you do that, you kind of limit on how you could customize it. Personally, I wish they could do interiors on this as well, but whatever. It's not the thing. The only thing I'm still noticing on this, and I don't think this is part of trucking, guys, is I've seen this on so many trucks, you can't even tell where you're going. Oh wait, you shouldn't be crossing our small crosswalk there when you're going across there. They shouldn't cross unless it's cross. I know there's no penalty for hitting them that any more than there's a real reason to worry about speed on, like say a road like this. I try to stay immersed in it. I don't like to. The only times I ever really rush it is David missions, which are timed, so all of them are. But like I was saying, with the damage mechanic, that's something I think should have been on this, and I wish they would have it. Because we got fragile cargo list. That way for all games, all loads, but especially, let's face it, fragile cargo is fragile cargo. It needs to be handled with care, right? You know what this controller does that, like it's just starting to do there. I've had some pretty bad accidents because of that, or something. I was probably going to Osterhaven, I would say, because it was at the higher speeds, and it should have jacked out, because I went all the way. I was in the left lane. I went sideways straight into the guardrail. I don't know what happened, lost control of it, and that just did that to me. That would have been a bad accident. Would have been really bad. But I know they got some good plans with this update for this. They're adding roadblocks, which are random, so they're never know where they're going to be. Both traffic accident and construction zones, so that'd be a good feature to have added. Again, kind of think about it. These were saying you drive like, hey, I know where all the cameras are. Like a race around the map, right? That would put that at a hindrance. You will get a warning ahead of time about it. Now, without a load, you probably get stopped pretty quick. Damn. I'll try to wait till I get to Hollister here. It's like it's just resting. All we're needing is more sleep. Notice they stop up here, but if I do it up right in here, I'm going to have to do it again before I get. Why am I 25? I know what I was. I was trying to let that pack ahead of me get up ahead. This guy's behind me for a damn truck. What the hell's he going like a snap? Come on, overtake me if you don't want to be. That's what I would do. If it's not a line, I probably would do it too. Done it with a car. This is what I hate with cargo, guys. I have a tendency to get stuck on that guardrail and the turns, cutting them too close. But yeah, you can't see the dials. I got on your this truck I can't see period, but like on emotion and stuff, there's like you need to rely on, let's say, those dials ahead of you. How do you rely on them if you can't see the damn dial? Right. Let's see down how your sat nav like wonked out on you or something. How do you know what speed you're going? I know I get a little. Okay, let's try to stay immersed, I guess. And get killed when you hit that freeway. That's where they're going way faster. 70 miles per hour. Now you gotta see me do something here that you may question. Yep. I go to 40, under 50. There's a reason. I may go in and out of cruise control, so it's better that. But I've learned if you stay under 50, you don't have that tendency to, you know how this game, drift land. Oh, this is 150, guys. I'm gonna have to write the speed. You know how you got a tendency to drift into other lanes? I've learned under 50 really helps on that. Hopefully no one's coming. But yeah, it really helps with that. So, like this, don't see it too much right there, but these turns like this coming up here, where you got this, like that. Nah, that one ain't too bad. But I know I used to have a bad tendency to drift into other lanes. Once I've learned this trick, it's into fix it. By not being in those, to drift out your lane. I just know when to slam into that guy, so like I said, this. Whoa! Dang, I want to get back over, but it's hard to do when you got traffic. Of course, they're flying. I'm at this slower speed, so I want to be on the inside lane. No, truthfully, I don't know this in Europe, but I don't know any states. If you go this far under the speed limit, you'd get a ticket for this too. Got to be at least 10 under. Only within 10 under. Okay, I got to reduce the speed now. Go under 30. Whoa! Yeah, I got lucky. I got didn't be down to 20. So I'll go pull into the service station. Gotta think this is pick up the fountain. The damn fountain is a statue. Oh boy, I'm supposed to go totally opposite direction. I don't care what you say, game. I gotta go get some rest. I'll never make it back to Andrei's like this, so I know that. I do like that multi-drop too, where you can take multiple loads and stuff. Which, there's some features I noticed that are on it that ain't even in Euro or American, which is pretty cool. You know, that they got their stuff they could do on there that other games don't even have. I know people's biggest gripe with this has been, again, the not enough missions, stuff like that. Truthfully, yeah, it's true, but if you look at it, it's also really kind of these cargo hauls again. You don't know what you're getting. That's the difference. But really, is like gutter trucking games. You just go pick up more cargo. This says not at the yard. I thought sure this would be at the owner's place. It's not. That's her yard right there. It's her right. This game, they decided instead of picking from lists, you add a personal touch by meeting, you know, having a story with it, which I thought was a good feature. The cargo hauls is what you, of course, I think once you're done with them, I think you can actually repeat any job, so you got that option too. I think once you're all done, it's good test that once you get this load delivered, because this is the final haul for him. Where the hell am I going? You said Osterhaven. I'm going back to Timbuktu. I haven't got the trailer yet. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a turtle. As I say, we're not on the planes. That's what it was. Okay, I think we're finally getting out to where the cat. It's been a while since I've had to do it. But that little feature is not being deleted now. It's one of the reasons I don't try to back into a trailer, because it's so hard at that time. It's basically a night to see your trailer, your stuff. I do like to do a lot of night driving on this because there's less traffic in mind. Now, Warden. And it's not. I drove one. Okay. I'll let you. I'm in Osterhaven now, Andrei. Do you want to say hi to your sister for me? You got my blessing. So what about this statue I'm hauling? And why would my getting it to you also be a favorite for Iona? It's a real piece of art, sculpted by Alexander Ionescu. He used to be a teacher at the School of Crafts and Trades at Iona, and I attended. We're great admirers of his work. Have you invited Iona to come and have a look at it in Westerhaven? Sure did. She'll be present at the official unveiling ceremony. And me and her are going to have some dinner afterwards. This is great. The only downside on this is you never do see it once you deliver it at his yard, which I thought we would have, right? Because I do. You see the boat for our friend Charlie. I'm kind of glad you don't see the one you got to deliver for pretty on. Lord howdy, that thing's embarrassment to drive down the road. Gotta remember it's very soon here in the 20. So it's the 20 zones in the towns. Or hamlet. No, this isn't a hamlet, it's definitely a town. Or actually a city. Port area, harbor, so. Don't know if that's speed. No, it's actually a 50. Holy crap. I know. Seen how loose she got there. That's why I didn't go. I about to show it slower down, I think, to go into this turn. I'm taking a risk, right? Now it is a 30 again. See, I knew it didn't want to stand 50. I used to 30 really old for towns. These days are only 20s. Then we get on the raceway up here. I did try manual transmission. They're not too bad. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention. I guess 50 of you. But yeah, they're not too bad. But it's hard. You kind of know when you top out your speed. Trust me, they don't. It's pretty easy to tell when to shift. You know, you can't have an RPM meter at all. Obviously, that's why I'm used to manual transmission in some games, right? So, don't use them a lot, but I know when a game will shift on me. So, in racing games, of course, I have to pay attention to it, but I don't use manual on racing games. I prefer auto, so one less thing to worry about. On Dragon Racing, though, on Crew 2, of course, you gotta shift manually. So do know about that when to shift. Of course, they have a separate bar for that game. Or those actually Need for Speed, I think you have to do it too. I hate a Driver Racing for that reason. Actually, it was Need for Speed too. Oh crap! No. Shit. Don't say that often, guys. Come on, slowpoke. Gonna get murdered on this freeway if you're at this speed. Come on, get the light out of here. I got a truck and I'm gonna fly by you. If I wanted to, I probably could go up on the right there, just fly by him, but I'm trying to be serving here, but just slow. I suspect to go slow. Come on, guy, hit that freeway. Oh crap! I see that truck. You use the term loose, truck almost. Actually, no, you'll be driving. What do they call it? A ridge-in? Whatever. I can just call them box trucks. Ones I'm used to. Closest thing to that on here is the tow trucks they have now. Roughly same size. Fixed trailer. I know you got like a trailer beyond that. That's what would take getting used to. Cause I admit I don't even do that on SnowRunner. Usually just pull a trailer behind my like my Fleet Star. Those I don't usually put a trailer behind them. Trailer I use my big rig. It's $4. I don't like pulling trailers like that behind me. I know on game because you got a lot of stuff to do. Build up your company. I would say what would you have to work for? You only have so many trucks. One, hopefully you can bring out some things like more trucks. Obviously, more. I know they do have. What GameTech was saying. What's his last stream for the broadcast? He mentioned they were talking about doing manual loading on the road, which that would be an interesting twist to a switch where you could like, if you got a way you want to bring in your Like on multi-drop. Of course, you'd want the trailer to be organized where it's organized with what you're dropping off first. And it's, you know, how you're dropping it off. Then packed with the stuff you pick up first, necessarily, because that might not be what you're dropping off first. Right, huh? Some stuff like that. I gotta remember this. We got a lot of shows returning. I think we can pick it up if you see it. Gotta keep in mind once we get to turn off, it's gonna be a 20 or a bit. You gotta be above 30 though before we get to Andrei's. Right outside it is. We're in trucks get struggle to pick up speed. This one don't seem to have that problem, but emotion gap, yeah, it's issues what I've noticed. It's got a load anyway, which is the way it should be, really. But the only thing Game Tech hasn't done, I really wish you would. So I've been watching other people. I think it's called Cooper. I've been trying to watch his stuff because I know he's got a lot of videos on him. Is the tack card. You don't see him use. He hasn't used the tack card in this. I really wish he would before the game comes out. That's something that I'd be needing to get used to using. Something different. So I'm not used to resting, looking at that meter there, resting, stuff like that. I did play. Was time trial. It was an American truck, but it was their early ones. I believe. What was that? I believe it was one of the 18 Rows of Steel games that across America, something like that. One of those. It was a really fun game. I did enjoy it a lot. Again, I only had a trial, but when I had a PC, that I always seem they need to fucking replace for some reason every time I got new sim games. Never seen it fail. Of course, I've been in Sims for a long time. Like Sims 4, I know a lot of people that do those videos, right? I like watching them too, guys. I've watched Claire Chabon's, but I'm glad I don't have to worry about custom content. I'm just going on the limb and saying, well, I do like probably what they look like and wish they could. I think they seem to act up a lot. But I did get that where you could do custom logos or whatever, you know, with mod support, whatever. I like, because the Warden truck, and I'm trying to like something that really reflects that, right? And I think of Warden like a Guardian, like kind of like Game of Thrones used it as, you know, Defender type, like Ned was Warden of the North. I guess from that extension, so was, God, don't. Oh man, it's brain fart here. I cannot think of his name. I guess Sansa. No, she's queen. God, what the hell is this? Her brother. Not John, but her other brother. I cannot remember his name right now. I liked him too. Rob. That's it. I kept thinking Robert. I knew it wasn't Robert. Yeah, I knew it was something similar. Still think of all the dang names that they gave him. Brand of Broken? What the hell? I'm eternally grateful to you, my friend. Can't wait to see the look on Iona's face. Thanks for all you've done. Thanks for you too, Andrei. I wish both you and your sister the best of luck. Okay, Where'd that car come from? Wait, this is the statue? Looks interesting. Is that the one I didn't care for? See, there's no statue. The only thing I see that was that right there. So that's supposed to be on it. See, you would thought it would have been like maybe up there. It's not. That I don't recall that being added before though. That just seemed like it popped out of nowhere. Okay, let's take a shorty. See, can't read them. I thought you could. Maybe I watched her fully done. I don't know. You know, with all your missions. Hey, can you take care of this? Yeah, I don't know why I skipped those again. That's all the same. So we'll pick up the loans. Coincidentally, it's the statue. So we're taking a statue of someone else to put in their grounds. Okay, let's look where we're headed. Hey, I think I need some repair work, so it's a good place to be headed. So we're at 15,000. Whoa, why did it seem like the cat was in the air there? It was weird. What time is it? 1600, so that's 4:10. Shouldn't need the lights. I mean, heater? Yeah, you would need them all. It gets getting dark around 4. Before about 2 it starts getting dark actually. It's weird. But could just be where I live too. Got a lot of growth outside. Bamboo forest pretty much outside. Okay, hopefully I don't need this stuff. Hopefully this trailer don't flat top. Like that boat does. Ooh. Fuel is the bigger concern, actually, looking at that now. I have to run out afterwards, no really matter. Sometimes don't run out on the way down there. Shouldn't have did that. But yeah, if you play on the road, you know what's out there. Because I'm trying to, for my headquarters, I really would love that where the livestock trailer is that central Germany, you know, kind of right in the middle, so it's kind of whatever you could pick from, obviously. So I'm thinking, no Cologne, but Cologne I think is on more in the west, and Frankfurt or something like that, right there, because I really don't want Berlin. Again, I just think that once it comes out, YouTubers on Berlin seems like it'll be a popular spot. Like I said about the Scania, I think everyone's gonna be using them. So I like to do, even though I don't like the MAN buses on too much. I don't mind them, I just don't like the wheels for them. The steering wheel too big for my taste. Of course, every time I try to watch people I've watched a lot of been watching a lot of on the road since I've heard it was coming out, and I've yet to see anyone use them. That's either a good thing or a worrying thing. Again, I don't like to do what everyone else is doing. I try to do different stuff, so I get Sims. I know a lot of people don't do it, but I don't mind doing it. It's the supernatural type stuff in my series. After all, I have a console a little different PC. I got vampires, it's in my series, so I don't always interact with them, but there is one I have, and it's one of my favorites to use. One of my own sons, I love using them. Already got plans out of bringing them in a proper way to introduce them. Can't wait for that. Not this world. What the hell? I think we had an accident, guys. That's maybe two. But what they've said with Roblox, you're supposed to be able to see them well in advance. It pops up in the upper left corner or something when they're coming. So hopefully you don't just slam into one. But you have to know, if you're going roughneck speeds. Like a super fast speed. If you get that, you depending on your tires, this also plays a factor. If you got a load or not, that affects your stopping distance. How long it'll take you to slow down. That's things like that. Even this, I know the brakes and the only thing I really hope they also bring with this year than saying is more passives. Either more passives or more levels to the passives. Because, say, the only reason that I'm not out up there because I have a restart on the game. But if I didn't, I'd be topped out on still because already I'd probably have everything too. I don't know though. It is a good thing I started over though because I do have to get 2 trophies I'm still after on this game. One I could affect personally. That's why I'm driving what I'm driving. I gotta check someone out the garage. Oh yeah, the manuals just became unlocked. I am curious why I get one automatically because I am driving. Got this one. It's in a way how it worked with the motion because I had the cruiser. I did get it. I may drive it for a while, the manual, but I do own the manual version of this truck and may drive that one. I guess for difference, it will be different. Oh. Oh crap, that's what I have to remember. I gotta remember R2 will affect everything. There won't be an L2 for reverse. My Fairbury get used to it, so I don't know if they game to have, like, I know bus, you could make everything just automatic. I personally just don't like on that game. I just don't want to have to worry about gear shifts along with everything else. I didn't think about turning it. I think I finally figured out how to turn potholes in the game. I've been thinking about it. I don't mind them, but I hit them too damn. It's so hard to see in the time. Like in bad weather in particular. And you know I'm going to hit that car if I don't pay attention. So I've got a damn ticket here before, and I still pushing it. You know, still in the court alone, protesting that one. Literally, it was yellow. It was yellow, and it would have been yellow when I was in there. It was going yellow. It was getting ready to go yellow. It had barely turned. I went to an intersection, and I got a red light violation, which shouldn't have got. I've done it on other roads. I don't get a ticket that right back there. I got a ticket, so and then 410. But I'm thinking those tires. Look at the tires. Is what I'm doing them good. I'm going to be okay. I should now have my lights on. It's starting to get a little dark, but again, it's hard to do because it's hard to hold R1. You know, press R1, anything like that while you're driving. Oh, I gotta be under 20 now. Okay, don't have to be, but I will. And I'll go 15. I want to hit. It seems slow. I admit that it seems slow. These speeds like this. Oh, and keep in mind this is miles per hour. I could get used to kilometers. I have on other games. In fact, I was on this game, but I like my Imperial, you know, units. Gonna be just getting ready to pull in, so I'm curious will this be a reverse yard or not? Nope. Sure there used to be more of them. I wouldn't mind all of them being there. I wish you had that option. Make them all reverse only. Okay, I'm going 90 because I am really concerned. Okay, whatever. Let me skip this. I'm more concerned right now about my rest. The titanium white. My truck is at 400. That's the thing with these cars. You don't know what vehicles you're unlocking and stuff. Okay, it should be straight. Still wish you'd see the buses stop at the stop. I'm glad to see they added a bus to this. And why was before was why have bus stops? There was no buses. So I always had that feeling they had to be adding buses to it. Because why have them otherwise? But the game does still suffer one thing that's been suffering for a while, which... Oh, so... I'm gonna say, let's check this from sockets to the one. No! I don't. So I don't get this. It's that one I have. But I didn't buy it. Only truck I brought is this. No, we'll keep one. Actually, hold up. Source of no. For I know they have no that one still ain't been released. Okay, so let's check. May get to that one at some point, the French one. Don't think about it. I don't mind making little purchases. That does, you know, help, but it's optional. I would say American. I liked. Well, this. I don't think it's that big deal. Hanging on a European truck. Any more than I would have say it's a big deal, but let's say you American truck and some part of your European paint scheme on it's not that big a deal to me. I do it all the time on let's say a Crew 2 for instance. So I guess we'll go because we haven't did one for now. We'll go to Charlotte. Point out the garage at once. But there are a couple of things I've noticed I really wish they would do. I get why they don't, but on one of them, but not the other. One, if you put in a new engine, still repair, it doesn't fix that if I remember right. Also, as long as they can repair, there's been an issue with that in the past, with engines. Now that did get where it was unplayable for a while. Yeah, but while your engines are damaged, you can't play, can you? But also the fuel. If you change trucks, same fuel. That shouldn't be the case. If I switch trucks, I should have a fresh tank, fuel, you know. But also, at a garage, it's only here you have to worry about it though, because the other garages are right by a fuel station. Here, you get a pretty good haul to the fuel station. That petrol and diesel are your own car. Depending where you're from, I know. Maybe it's somewhere else. I think it's pretty good looking. I know too that on the road uses the same engine as the Unity. It's not Unreal, which it's not too bad. It may not be as breathtaking as the other Unreal, like you see on, let's say, a bus stop. It's still not too bad. Again, I only got a standard diff. I mean, you know, standard FPS. Don't have a Pro. Don't really need a Pro though. It's not fair. I do have the one, what's it, terabyte, whatever, I do have one of those. Oh crap, I got... When we get to the fuel station, I'm gonna remember to use my XP on passives, because I should have one, I could do one or two, I could do one, at least one, because I think there are at 4,000. The ones I've been working on. Which is... I don't think I've maxed it out yet. It's the quest passive, it's one of them. Because that'll give me more money for my missions, of course. And the fuel savings one. Don't remember if I got the wear and tear yet or not. Don't really worry about XP one, because, I mean, is it that big a deal? Not really. I gotta look at the too. Oh, XP, that gives me more XP. Where that is good, it's, I don't mind, you know, it's something to grind for, right? Cash is more needed and fuel. Back to the last password I work on could be XP. And maybe I could put some points into it, I guess. I'll have some left over. I could put something on it, but the one that don't seem to do much, though, and I'll be honest, does not seem to do much, is the coffee one. And look, right, it may give you a little more time to be awake, but it's not by much. Western Haven. To me, 20, I know I'm at 15, but even 20 is just too slow to me for a... Okay, if you're behind that guy, you might be even going slower than that. Those tractors are really slow. Gotta consider been re-added through after the whole AI issue. That's why I'm concerned start talking next AI vehicle. Sounds like it's gonna be semis. I'm kind of worried about that, honestly. Will it affect the AI again driving? Because it's finally at a good spot, right? Again, I've set this off. I feel I'll go over here. That makes it where I can make that turn better. Never done that before. That's interesting. So I don't make a mistake in entering traffic. I'll do it before I turn on. Yeah, there is a needle. See him now. In the station, I could see it. Okay. Holy crap, am I wrong? 8,000 to get to level 5? I could max that out. But I think I want to get this all the way up, so I'm gonna go wait. Because that's what I need right now, some money. Boy. Oh, you can barely see it though. Once you're away from the station. Needle goes bye-bye. I see there's a second one too at the bottom of the van. That thing's so small. I need the zoom in feature you have on bus driver, bus simulator to be seen. But yeah, right now I'm looking at this one. I may be getting again. Depends what happens. So I will know more after that. Cause I've seen there's a construction simulator game I may look into. Cause that looks like it could be fun. A lot of fun, you know. As well. And it's made by I think what I saw is the same people who did Bus Simulator, which I love. Times the dialogue gets a little annoying to repetitive. Big shoulder. It could have added more. I don't see it. Oh no, it's the boat. This. I don't know. Where do these all? I remember the boats, but that same thing I don't remember being here either. It's popping up everywhere on that little Range Rover. That's just Charlie's car. Thank God. By count. Oh, thank you. I don't want to have to drive this to minimum if possible. That's one of the only cargo jobs I ever missed. Because it flat topped on me. On that bridge. And I could not get it on off of there. I needed my nav store. Yeah, anyone who watched one of my recent store videos know what that references to. Getting that Caterpillar after the Yukon delivered. Everything else, all my big powerful rigs, could not pull that sucker. They got in one spot it could not get out, or had to rely on unreliable to the nav store. It got the job done. Of course, that thing's got a lot of pulling power. Don't use it as much as I used to. It's not a turn radius on it's so huge. That's what we get, for instance, that oil rig. Couldn't deliver that. Of course, I probably could have, but I just used what I used with the Royal one. I got stuff. Just used that other Caterpillar to push it. There's a great example of something you can customize. Those cats can change the colors on. Which, that's an example of a manufacturer. You know, it's their color, and they don't want that to be changed. This one was changed, right? And that's what you're getting on in here. They want to be able to custom, you know, do to have full freedom, which is a good thing. Would we probably rather have license view? Of course, who won that? But is that big a deal? No. Not that big a deal. I would hope to. I'm hoping, because the words not exactly were used in regards to map expansion. Because they're not show it to you here when we get to it. And then I'll continue this. I'm getting ready to say what he mentioned about not exactly. I'm going to try and do this while I'm driving. Am I seeing raindrops? Like, right there. He said not exactly about stuff like that. You know, where he just seen that gate there. For yeah, I'm definitely seeing rain, guys. They're supposed to have that sound. to, and our reverse now with this update, so that's again stuff you want. But yeah, it's not exactly. So what does that mean? We're going to be a map, because obviously a map expansion would mean you got to be bringing more jobs to missions, because why have a map expansion if you never go up there? You never go into it, right? Why would you need it? Because there's parts of this map I admit I don't use. What's the point? There's no missions go up further. There's nothing goes up further. In fact, when that DLC came out, you know, the hidden places, when I launched it, I was like, okay, maybe there's a reason this has been here. Nope. Still don't need to go up further. Oh, maybe one spot? Yeah, but not most of it's, yeah. Hell, you were with David, you would have found one. Okay. I mean, if there's a rest stop, yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't use the rest stop very much, so yeah. Ever? Don't you even think about it, Jackson. Oh no. This had a handbrake. This is the 1 yard you could really mess up on, guys, because that fact it's on a slope. You hit my trailer, didn't you? No, not. Say right there, there would have been damage to the trailer, because that stuff will look back into there. I guess see something. Okay, it's not a one-way. Okay, reverse lane. Try some up. Are you trying? It can't be this car. It had to then go. That's right here. It's. And I know this yard had a reverse one in. So I was actually, or maybe. Guys, if I don't notice that I'm not moving. Yep, that's the only downside this trailer. Once you're stopped. Oh crap, guys! I can't. You gotta be kidding me. Man. I can't move at all. Hate to do it like that, but that's the way I do it. The exhaust. Wait, the exhaust is available? That might be what I want. Look at what it's called. That's... oh, spatial. Okay guys, I'm going to do this what I rarely do anymore. I'm going back to the garage. I'm getting over this my exhaust. Exhaust a lot. Love. Okay, for the clock, this one. Okay, repair. He just got done doing that. That's more money. I want to know my exhaust. No. See, let's open it that. Okay. So that, keep in mind what just happened. Don't stop with that trailer or you will not get moving. That one's a tricky sucker, that bolt. Okay, I guess we could use some sleep. And then down to 17, we're not that far. I think I'm gonna make more I just made a common mistake there. I don't usually make that mistake. I always put the lights on for what time of day if it's raining on. But it's the mistake there of not turning my wipers on. When I make that mistake, I'm lying, let me tell you. Always turn the lights. Depending where I'm parked, do we use hazards or not? So if I've seen a map, like the sat nav on the road, right? It lists how long you have until you need to rest on it. And of course I've watched a lot of, I guess that's what that reflects as well. They got that verbal clue though, right, for the big two. ET and AT, the young. We should do it on here. Those for times I pulled in way before I needed to. And the one missions on here, you better know when you need to sleep or fuel up. You do not have time to do it during his, David's. His are all time. A few of Mary's are like that as well. There's at least one of hers that is timed, and you mess that up, you are in trouble. AKA the mission you have to back up a road on because you do not have no turn. There's no way to turn with that trailer. To turn around, you will be on a timer too. You gotta, because they have you go to the wrong yard. And if you, because you already had one trailer go there, so you got even less room than you would normally, and it's already a tight turn. Hopefully we'll have a logos up there at some point. It's over there in bike. If I have one go to bike, I might show it to you guys. It's just may be keyword. I could show you about a trailer. I don't know what I'd run a risk trying to reverse the trailer out. I'm trying to see if I can turn it around. Turn around. Don't need fuel. I'll pick up another one for Charlotte. Man closer to him. I don't know if Andrei pays more. They're about the same. Iona's also short cargo. Sven, he's and David, they're the mediums, and then you got the long hauls, which are married. Even though some of the medium we loads about the same distance. That's like some of the on those short ones are about the same distance as some of the medium ones. So it's what I've learned anyway. I'm planning this. But I do like, I mean, my favorite character is by far Sven. I like that type of, and Charlie. But I have to admit there is something special about for David and Mary, because you got the questionable type of goods. Still, I know she says it's cars, and I think it is, but I'm wondering there's more to already stolen cars. I get it. Weird that you wanted us to drive. Okay, I mean, it ain't weird. It's didn't want to add an auto carrier or something. I guess would be why. But why we would put him in a truck? And why? What's the connection with Charlotte? For because there is, it might be one of his exes, maybe. Because if you notice, the trailers you drive have Charlie's just over. One of his trailers. That's something I've caught, so I'm always wondered on what's that connection. They don't tell you about it. The little hamlet of Westerhaven. Not about town, but this is by far not where Andrei is at. I don't care what he says. Sabayan, that's this pointer closer to West Raven. Sabaya's really close. Like right next door to this place. This would be like comparing my two neighboring towns to like I can say I live in the town outdoor or a town down south here. It's about the same distance, if not closer than this and west than Andrei's place. If it was county or whatever, maybe it didn't. It would be. Again. So looks like a regular trailer that I'm seeing already. That's a good thing. Which one is it? Oh, we got pufferfish. Something I've never ate yet on Sims. Keep saying I'm going to. Someone just don't know who this is.
Someone I may not care about. I want to see die.
That's the spark. Okay. So I'll manage sleep after this, but that's obviously next load to be for Andrei after this. Again, hoping to get about 21,000. Then we could go get deep to the owner, could pick up the garage and do some more for the owner. Iona. I'm gonna go pay attention now. See we see this that Range Rover. I mean, this obviously does have one downside, but whoa, what the hell? Sorry guys, what the hell? It's not an earthquake, it's got some sort of damn stereo. Damn, house is rumbling. Don't usually get that around here. So, stood out, huh? Oh, it's we don't normally hear, huh? Oh, boy, I don't know if it was an earthquake. Yep. Not 20. Wait. Better put it slower than that. If we put a 20, doesn't want that guy gets to 20, so he's gonna be go get in this back door. Wait, didn't I have a truck on board? Have to make it up to 100 and do an extra, because that was the exhaust wasn't for the going to the garage like it did. I would have been doing Andrei. Nice. Go be in his back door. Then that spotted bike. Like, it's even. See, because if it had this, like that, that'd be easy to turn around with right there. that bus stop there with a load, but they don't have that. It's just even something like that. That's a 2-lane road. Ooh. Way in the yard's pretty about like this, except maybe smaller. I believe possible. 400. Pays good. Well, let's be honest, the pay sucks. But yeah, I know you got like a most struggling is you do get a pick where you're headed, right? You take a load, you know where you're gonna go ahead, everything. See, on this, it's all random. You don't know where the hell you're headed. There's times where you know it's frustrating. It's like, damn, would like not go to mid-am every time. So should we go there? See what's going on at that campsite. See, when I heard about him places, I thought that's what that was. Like, I honestly thought they were out in, like, on the road where you could get out of your truck. Right. That'd take some getting used to. I don't care what you say. I know it's 20, but as soon as I'm past this bridge, you go jump over 30 on me. I always forget. I didn't catch that for the longest time either. It's like, why are these guys slowing down over here? Of course, when the game first started, you didn't have that on your sat nav, the little indicator of the speed, and these signs are so hard to read. Those, and they're kind of pretty good clues. But it's those little details, because you paid attention, that's a 30, and again, this is miles per hour, but let's say you were using kilometers, it would actually have the kilometers per hour sign. Speed. Little things like that, you know, that's a lot of work for all the signs to reflect what you're using, like that. I think these would be 30, I think that's 50, or maybe wrong. It's been a long time since I've used it. Should, I could, I think I could flip it back over if I wanted to, but then again, I better not, because then I'm not going to know what speed to go on one road. You know where that's, this is 120, if I go 50, out 70, I go 50, but 120, I don't know what it'd be. Yeah, these will be 50 because 80 is the other road. Okay, I'm picking up the road. Only a fan don't like on this corner. Boy, must be working on the last skill on that, ain't I? I tell. Yep. Skilled only 2 out of 4. Oh, okay, these would be the plates. At least I assume, because that's the first time I had this trailer. That's the only time I had a trailer for a mission, that's what it was. Probably get rust to run to another one form after that. Backed. Free? Maybe 4 more? It should be where I want to be at. Looks not that pro. How much I got up there? Again, I got factor in fuel and repairs, so I think I said 21, 22 or something like that. Now, if you're not one the immersion factor, there's actually two ways to get to one of these yards, guys. If you want the immersion, you go the way I'll go, because it looks like it is that yard. If you don't, you actually want to turn right back there, see where that round is there. You can cut across there. It actually gives you a better line on the yard, too. So it's why I used to use it, but I realize it really takes you out of your immersion, right? For driving. Definitely would be able to go, because you come off that spot right there ahead of me. Like I say, it's a way better alignment for it, because where the zone is, you gotta pull into. So I tried to damn, almost got it all over. What'd you do for $80? Nah, it's not that much. I think it's actually more like 8. Yep, it is 8. 72, you can murder the 80. So 19.5. Candy red again. It used to be what stuff like that would interest me. It doesn't bother me anymore. Paint a polka dot for it. I don't care. Paint costs money. Paint jobs don't. Do the math. I'm going bus 2. I ain't gonna wait for you. I'll be here all day because you guys just drive around the circle in this place. Go join the circle. Maybe. Don't honk at me. There's cars going. Unless there was an accident, then I feel for you. You want to be a member of the Circle Club? It's your lifelong dream. Cause there's spots like that. So you want to, if you could get out, you better walk down through there and stuff. I think they've answered that. Would they ever do it? No, I don't see them doing it, I guess. It's called Bus Simulator. I mean, truck driver. It's not called walk. Oh, I need don't need that on. Right, that's. Wait, that's running. I still don't know why you even need to drive a car? It's so natural. You better drive like the Mustang. You can tell it's a Mustang, right? That muscle car, but it's definitely a Mustang. So it's a. Why would you need to? One question. I know on SnowRunner you got your scout vehicles. You need them on that game. That had a multiplayer. Someone was a scout vehicle, you know, a pilot vehicle. You really don't need. What happened? This road's blocked off. Oh crap. It's gonna be hard to get around, guys. Gonna go like this. Okay, this though might make sense. There's no accident here. That's like the AI's just like. Okay, guys, I'm saving. Stuff that starts doing that, I'm gonna save and make sure if it crashes, I ain't gonna get messed up, right? Talk about their AI, how nice it is, and that happened. Where's the statue? I guess though it's placed in a yard, it'd probably be right in the middle of the facility or building. Of this ain't sound. You guys never think to put a tarp on it? I can. We gotta better go get some fuel. 19512. I would be pushing it, I think. They don't need fuel, that would be a good check after I get that part done. And I'm 7,088. Not gonna get that off my mission. That's still down here. Oh, what am I gonna do? What I'm about to do? I think so. Hope that helps. Should look to the tractor too. That might at least. I don't know which one's clogging it up. I know one of them. Well, no, because we're going to be coming back further, so I'll know if it's still like that or not. That doesn't make sense. Don't see that. Used to it all the dang time, and then it's gonna be weird. That's why I don't like seeing it. I used to do it all the time whenever I slept in certain towns. Come out, or even if you didn't sleep, you'd get those, like over here. Like camp was bad for it, like right outside one of the yards. Oh, it's horrible. I have to try and bike, not bike, Warden was another one. I slept there, had a hard time getting out. There's also that one overpass between Warden and Pine Creek, where the sleep spot is and a fuel station. Hell with this. 47 there we go. Flying, huh? That's what, 5 miles difference per hour. Makes a lot of difference, right? I know those wipers can come on now, guys. That's again, I hate trying to do that while I'm driving. Not enough shoulder to pull over on though. To do it. Huh. What? Nope. I'm gonna go straight. He might have used to go the way you told me to, but not with the reverse system and play over here. short. I know that for a fact. It sucks for that damn freaking pole. I know there's another way possibly could do it, but a little tighter. Okay, 90%. The average for today. 21. Perfect. 21, 22 foul. D purple. From the Central Troll. Welcome to the First Three Saints. Again, I'm only gonna go the way I'm going for a reason. Traffic cargo regular.
Oh, what did you do? I better have cargo skill.
You know what? I don't need sleep. I need rest. I need fuel. Need some Golo juice. Yeah, I could go get to the garage. There might be a few. So we'll go to one route. Again, I gotta know that's cleared up down, or was it go from here? Because if I go from here, I get to go in through Northern. Turn around in Northern area, so. That's what it is. Thought I'm saying, you know what I haven't done? I haven't marked it. Actually, what? Let me do one more for Andrei. So that pushed me over 8,000 for the truck, the XP, which I kind of want to do. Get out of it. Yeah, without the markings, I don't know that. I should. As much as I drive it, I probably could, but I don't want to risk missing over it. I just don't know. That's. I'm trying to remember that side of the map is harder. This side, yeah, I don't need GPS on this side, so it just knows every damn twist and turn. These are the roads I go through. I'm gonna point this out. This right for here is the one that said I never used that section at all. Now this exception right here, there is a hidden place. But I have no real reason to go further. Just never go further. There's no mission to go further. There's no point to go further. But with a map expansion, it's not exactly on this stuff that's blocked off. That indicates either it's going to be a totally new area. Which, okay. That's cool. But how are we getting there? Or is it a totally new map? Like, separate area entirely. Which would mean more likely more missions. Mission givers, maybe. Of course, also where is because what they show, which I could expect them to. Would hope they won't, but I understand they did. Statue to be delivered to Pine Creek. Interesting. Ah, it was cleared up. I just realized it. I just noticed. Remember that it was cleared up. Yay! I fixed it. You're welcome. Turn your roads for you. See, that's what I mean. This is like a medium. More than a short. You're going to Pine Creek. This is a medium job, guys. This is one of those exceptions. It's also one of those ones that get you in trouble. If you're not careful. Let's say that, well, this would. Yeah, you gotta be careful on that road. Because you're gonna be going down with load. It's too easy. There's one turn and it's so easy to cut too far right on it. Don't usually make that mistake anymore. I used to make it a lot more in there. There's one of those things that look about the size of those box trucks on the road. They call it a wrecked tow truck on here. Sir, I've seen tow trucks. To me, that does not look like a tow truck, but just me. They look like one for trucks. Of course, I don't know what they're like in Europe, but to me, it doesn't look like having a crane on it, or like a glass truck. So you could possibly you could fit a car on there. The back end, I guess you could do that. One nose tub. If that bed comes down at all. Or even you be weird to pick the whole thing up. So when I hear tow truck, I keep thinking of Crazy Cooter. From Dukes, that type of truck. Old school. Old school record. There's that road up there, and that's never go down. I know, slow speed, but again, I'm gonna go catch something at this speed, so I should go. Trying to get about 22. That 1 mile per hour is the difference, maybe. trying to get to 23, but just to get two most more all it takes. I know as a co-op 2 modes could be a difference, right? Nah, if you were just going 2 miles slower, I could let you get away with it. But I don't mean you're actually going up. You're at literally you're in the 50 zones, so they're 2 miles still. They're actually let you get away with it at the speed limit. Some cops are like that. Let's face it, most are generous. A little over, they're not caring. And it's, I know they love knowing truckers, but usually don't cut a trucker break just for an upgrade. Right? They don't want them to like a steep grade. They want them to be up to speed. They don't want them to be struggling for that. At least here, they will. I mean, again, you do get occasionally the douchebags. More often than not, but there are good ones. Met a few. Too bad she's a lesbian. No one town, cutie pie, but yeah, she's a lot. Sadly, it's been twice in my lifetime. There's the one down least, you know, it wasn't a cop, it was just a friend, but definitely could have been more of it, probably been more. Not for that fact. Just like hanging out, you know, together, playing, shooting hoops, stuff like that. I should have just told the guy the way he was, right? But no, she definitely was. Yeah. Doesn't bother me either way. I'm friends with friends. That's no big deal to me. I know people who are, whoa, what the hell? Turn that strap off. This was the ideal, dude. You trying to get me murdered out here. Going down this road, I don't care what the speed. I can go just up there to 75. Drive fast, turn me on. Almost got whiplash. Took off so fast.
Back when Will Smith was known as Fresh Prince.
But you know when Drake used to be known as Aubrey Graham, so. Back on the grass, the next generation. Oh, there it is. The Range Rover. Company auto. Seriously. Damn, I'm going to back. Okay, we are going to the garage. Over here. And we are definitely level 5. stay alive. I got, again, just a little bit, so I'll put that towards. The bow bar. Oh, that's on. I'll do at least one free one. Gotta get about time to feed the monsters and our pets. So, gotta do that. Just, dinner time. Although, gotta find my drink too. Water. It's not out here. Still wish they had other vehicles came in easily. Or I'm glad they kind of don't, but it's just like this. This makes sense. Why to get off the freeway or and get on the back on the freeway? There's a Mustang. Oh, beautiful. Classic American Mustang right there. But I like to own it. In life, not on a game. Have it on plenty of games. But again, there's no real purpose to having it on the game. So it makes sense why, again, you buy a game called Truck Driver, you expect you're driving. A pig? Whoa. Never needed a tow truck. Already got one. You're probably gonna see that this turn stuff I talked about. Maybe from this direction, guys. Maybe wrong, but it might be coming from this. No you won't, sir. No, for a fact you won't, because this should be the same way as if I was on that, coming off that overpass back there. Should be having our turn off right here. Right there. I didn't like this, you kind of notice it, which, no, it's a bad analogy, yes, this is a 50, but you kind of notice it. It's coming from northern direction, where it's supposed to be. It could have even been right, like I said, right further. This one don't seem like it. It's definitely coming from Norwood. There's another part to it, which is actually in a 50, so you do really catch it at the speed. Trying to think what I'm gonna watch. Or dinner. Oh! Don't know what I'm watching. I'm gonna watch Sabrina. New season. And it's Cobra Kai. Did the other one that stayed up all night, watched it. Dropped in bed then. I was watching it. Oh, I kept like, one more. This one more. 6 o'clock more. Crap. I've been up all night. That's true, man. Of course, bigger wood. It was good seeing alien shows and it's a little Easter egg in it. You see someone else. Not the one that played him in Karate Kid Free, but you did see Terry Silver on as well. And get a feeling maybe seeing them again, guys. Just see where the friendship develop. And you don't want to get too much away, but you do see a difference of decrease. Both past, because they show a lot of his past. But as well, in some ways, present. Now, yeah, I realized that. Trust me, I'd go be right next so I could get the garage first. So I'm starting to 1,000 cars coming. But yeah, you can see what somebody does. Yeah, it's not pretty what he's doing, but why he's doing it, that's why I'd say you see it. It's not. Finished out. Doesn't make me. Okay, that was interesting. I could repair engines if it wasn't an engine, but it doesn't mention engine off that. But so I got 2,200. Do I want to do at least one for Yona? Man, I'm over here. Oh. So I gotta turn around. Kinda. Not before, but I think that wasn't it always open? I really can't remember. So used to it now. Because before, of course, how's my fuel? Fuel I don't really worry about, so. For like this one, because we never. Okay, maybe 2 for well, if I was doing 2, I better buy fuel as actually just became an issue. Also, personal things to do. I like to color cut, getting to see more of these characters. Kind of wish they would. Someone would do with Robbie's bad past, but they have yet to do. You know, the whole. Don't really matter. I guess just kind of figured out. Johnny wasn't in the picture. Of course, to this day, there is one thing we never have learned. There's the ever deal. As far as I know, they haven't. Johnny's dad. We know Sid is a stepdad, but don't really know much about his dad, except that he ran out on the kid, who ran out on him and his mom. Which Sid brings it up. What am I doing now? I know it ain't in this yard. Okay, let's look around the yard. No, I did it. That's one right there. I believe it is. Oh my god, how did I not notice these places before? They're all over the place. You look like a capable job already cut out for construction. Looks like I got some breathe. I need a capable driver, someone who is fast and reliable. Look no further. I'm curious to see how you handle construction materials, but we'll start with a bit of removal business. Removal? Yeah, we've completed a large part of the new building. 2 local companies are ready to move in. I'd like you to help them make their transition. Sir done. House of removal. Removal to me is I'm removing something. I'm not driving it from one place to another. Cause stuff's loaded up. I guess removed from its old yard. Hell, there's even one out here. I don't think I ever see people come from that way very often. So here, still the hardest thing to get used to. I've gotten used to it at first. I was like, "There's no stop signs in there." I'm not used to it. Oh, God, tell me what it is. This was one of the first European-based games I played. Besides, I think I don't know if I played this first Autobahn. I think it was this. So I wasn't used to those. So one signs being for that purpose, right? The yield signs. Wait. I drove too far front. That was the problem. This, you can say removal, but this don't look like much of a. There's no buildings or grain silos. Well, I guess they could have been. I mean, they could have tore it down. I guess. Like an office. I'm moving that far. Just from the block a little. From where they're at. Of course, I've seen place in town, dude. Bigger lot. Of course, didn't last very long in the new place before they went out of business. But whatever it was, the rent was they needed the other place to add was so, oh God, ridiculous. I could have gone for some of the ones I didn't. I got that Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, right? They had a price marked on it, which should have been the price. And when they opened up, oh, it's 2 discs. Well, that's for each disc. No one else should have been, right? Should have been whatever was the price. And the second disc is the only bonus stuff. Yeah, keep it. I care less. I don't want to buy it, dude. I'm buying it for the movie. Whoa. Oh, that sucks. I had it too. Seriously. Good job. Nice in time and all in one piece. I'm going to pick up the second trailer right away. That's the spirit. Here are the set nav directions. Thanks. Don't see them. I think I'll just do this more. Then get out from first person. Get out from first. Something. After all, it's already in town, so might as well. Notice too if you're outside the cabin, notice the singing sound if you're listening. But their wipers are they're putting up sounds. That's a nice speed. God knows there's a lot of games going like that. You'll have wipers, but you don't have this sound effect for it. But there is one sound they weren't aware. That might have delayed it too if they were adding it. The hazard lights don't have a sound telling us. man, this yard is so damn dark. It's so hard. Some of these yards are like this. Another feature all over the riding is what I do. I said I wasn't gonna do it. No, I'm doing it. Oh, look at that dang traffic jam. If I don't go another direction than that, that would have took me all day to get out into. Then the guy starts like, you want to come on in? Oh sure, let me come right towards you. Whap. Hmm? So I'll get to the next job too, which that'd be a job to Norden. We'll go to Norden, pick up a shirt and bring it back. That'd be it for tonight. There is some game tech set up. I'll go on record. I could do it. If I had the time, I would do it. That's why, you know what was weird? I wasn't even looking at the damn thing just now. I want this 100% so bad. But 90 is appreciable. You sure made a good first impression. Come back later if you're up for some more. Will do. To contradict what he said no one stream, you know, see 8-hour live streams like anything like that for this game. I would do it. Because the only reason I'm doing it, I think of the games I've done it, maybe Sims, and I've done it there recently, so I could do it for this if it didn't crash. I would definitely be doing. Alright, again, so let's see if you're really cut out for construction. We're ready to start work on the next floor of the building. Okay, what do you need me to get for you? Pick it. Large concrete plates. They need to be hauled from Warden. Another place. Went there once for another construction company. Well, I'll be on my way then. No, your brother's company? Western Haven? Oh crap, now it's saying this word. Yeah, turn off the engine. Yes! I'm not driving, I am driving an automatic truck. I'm trying to respond to the messages. Because you gotta hit X to go through. I swear I would switch those buttons too. At least X. To keep the, or even circle, I guess. I don't care. Put them on, this menu. But a handbrake would have been appreciated for this. Always a parking brake. There's only a few areas like that, but still, it's kind of wish you had it. So I've had that happen on that one yard. I had 100% one time. And the time it took me to stop engine, disconnect, I rolled into the 90%. It's just like, ah, crap. Right, it's again, I gotta be careful. This piece to get up to pretty quick. I think we go to Northern Plains. I might be wrong. To go back towards north from this direction. Could be wrong. I don't think I am. I may be. Been a little low since I've done this. Not that long ago, but enough. Especially if we do a little driving. Yeah, I play a lot of them. Kinda like Crew too. I'm just like so used to where the turn-offs are in the New York race. I don't often even look at the map. I don't even pay attention to that. I don't even half time. I don't even know it's there because I'm so used to the race route. Like for instance, I know I cut over to the other lanes when I get past that one. There's a checkpoint there for you. They're near on the way from New York, right? Shortly after you get out of it, past the bridge, you know. So I've learned if you do that, you don't slow down there this fast. I've been doing it all along as you do if you go up and around. Like off one of those cloverleaf type, that cloverleaf type of it. And there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we go to North Plains. Here, I think it's one of these turns. It used to be a... Nope. This one. Definitely. Right here. It's one of these type. It used to be I'd get out of this lane, I'd be over in that third lane. But by putting at the speed here, you don't drift. I learn how to control it. I know it's bad because it's like only certain areas, but I'd rather just keep it at one speed and go up and down through it, right? Just something when it's low and fast as I've learned on the game how to control doing that. Ah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so it makes sense. Roads are kind of dead. Like, let's say a place like Warden Plains, like we just went further, well, the road by Northern Plains. That you would expect would depend on time of day, like shift changes, right? How busy the roads could be around there. Down there at that power plant. Or is it a town like this, Northern? I have like this, you don't expect to see a lot of traffic probably at night. Again, I used to, during the worst of the AI issues, I wanted night travel because of less traffic at night. I wanted to drive all night. In fact, I used to sleep in the day because it was just to get it. Why would I didn't want to drive during those bad times. Now road, if you're wondering, if you don't wait. Okay. Well, yeah, technically this was an outline, so. Can't remember this trader's out. Oh, it's right there to the right. That's where I used to sleep at in this town. That's where I slept at that time and woke up. And the traffic was all backed up. And then being, okay, I'll avoid that, I'll go around. It didn't matter. It was got worse. I thought it would be a way around. It's new. That was tough water to get that truck out at that time. What the? I had to be asleep. Now this trailer, I'm gonna go back in third person before I come back there because I happen to know for a fact. This is what I've done it. Doesn't matter on David. His time, I used to like the way it used to be better for his. I wish the time would still allow for that. It used to be I'd be down the road on this. You know, before before the timer started. Now, of course, timer starts automatic. I'm in order now. Say, your last name is Funar, isn't it? You know the other construction company I mentioned earlier. Could you please hurry up? We really can't afford any delays. There's an awful lot at stake here. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'll be back to post this. Of course, it's my bad too. Sure. Andrei too, much appreciated. Because he starts poking your nose in their business. But what I've seen with on the road, I do like that you do see like the personal trucks for the companies we're working for out there. That's kind of interesting. It's those nice little details. Like that was a mobile Conte or whatever it's called. That one, I know I've seen a lot of their trucks from videos of what. And like I said, with the headquarters, that is one of the words, you know, I'd hate to have, like, let's say, put the headquarters in the lifestyle trailer, let's say, all the way up north. And then, like, I'm always down south or middle, or, you know, let's say Berlin, I'm not gonna headquarters, whatever, on the upper, just making reference to the upper west area map. That would be a bad location. So then you kind of, like, well, it's trying to really limit you where you may want to take loads to and from, but if you got in the central of the map, you know, no matter where you're at, you're probably about the same distance from that spot, right? So it makes sense. Like when you want to switch it up. But my question, can you use that lifestyle trailer and have a driver driving it while you're in the box truck or whatever? Of course, I wouldn't want to do that. Probably just didn't know if I could drive the fan 101. Now let's say 101, switch it up. Okay, I need to get low faster. 46, man, I got a low behind. Forgot. Okay, that wasn't that because that was due to the controller issue. ASAP. It's not that really that hard to. I almost forgot about that, really. Let's say if you're driving this speed, you get. What this my pass? This right here was good. So, two right here. So that's what I used to work for mail alter. Doesn't. Maybe it helps others too if you never knew how to do that. I forget how I was just having to learn it. I was driving at speed and learned it. Oh yeah, it's up here. You'll learn that because you're driving at these reduced speeds up here. See how he just went down really slow down there? It went from a 75 to a 50. Actually, if you didn't remember paying attention, I better be careful when I have to get another lane, guys. There's a slowpoke Charlotte dweeby here. Used to never do this. So it's gonna be over here anyway. Dude, you gotta either slow down or speed up. I've not seen this guy yet. Dang, that's not seen. Somewhere it goes back up to 75, and either through here or right after the tunnel. Go right back up to 75 on this. Problem is, I don't know if I worry about it. Actually, see, if I keep it at 1 speed, I don't have to worry about it. But except in case a car flies over. Now I've seen on the road too. Some people mention it. You gotta be careful of cars coming up on your inside, because they sometimes are pulled out on you. See, now it's 75 again. Because I don't change it, I don't have to worry about going in and out of cruise control. Now I do. So now it goes down to 30. I think it is this. No, this is not that spot. That's the other way. Looks like the homeless place. Or the tents are. Froze me with the town because I'm so used to mid-20s. It's like always froze me if it's not, because it's like, wait, we've been 20. Oh, now it is 20. I meant, when I first heard about the game, I did some research into it on the road. One thing it was wary on was this developer, the publisher that did Autobahn Play Simulator. So I admit, that game, it's a cluster. It's a lot of it gets overpaid. I personally probably would play it more, but the entertaining one, I beat it, so just that. But 2, I've got all the collectibles. But there's also that little factor that they never made it where you could customize your clothing on console. You know, your civilian outfit when you're in those clothes, and I thought that was irritating. I see that's something you had on there, and it should be there. It acts like it should be there, but it's not. Okay, I gotta check something. 1 truckload of concrete plates from Northern in under 10 minutes. Record timing. We always expect our drivers to be on time, but thanks anyway. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess. Be a little nicer. You know, a little politeness, you know. Okay, let's go to the park here, turn those lights off. I'm probably going to I just realized with the license plate. TDRV 19. Truck driver 19, and the year it came out. It's 2019. Never caught that before. Just happened to be looking at the plate there and caught that. So anyway, that's go do it for the day. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this. Subscribe, leave comments, all that good stuff. Mention me to your friends, and I'll be back next time for more truck driver for the PS4. And as you see, if you were paying attention, we now have a building in front of us, guys. This wasn't here before. I thought this was after the third mission. It's after this one? They built this one? Damn. Used to make this easier because before that's built. Okay, I'll go save. Don't forget. Yeah, can't wait for next